Blessing in disguise. We might have heard this proverb a lot of time, but how is that applicable in our life? Nothing much to speak about it, neither you need to break your head for it. I'm going to give you a very beautiful example from the Mahabharata. We all know Vidura Maharaj. Vidura Maharaj was brother of the king Dhritarashtra, and he was a very much capable and efficient royal employee whose advice used to be considered as to be the most valuable advice. Though he lived in a palace, but he was always detached from every kind of materialistic attachment. He just stayed in the palace for the sake of his brother Dhritarashtra, because he thought that it is his duty, being a brother, to show him the right way, that how can he lead to a righteous path. But however, even though he tried lifelong to avoid any kind of ruination to his brother or to his family, but nothing turned out to be working out. So finally, he was very badly insulted by Duryodhana, and he scolded his uncle Vidura, saying that he should leave the palace without any possessions, just with his breath. You might have come across this particular verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam, and though he gave so much towards the kingdom, the palace, Vidura never thought for a while that he is losing anything. On the contrary, he took it as an opportunity, because truly Vidura was a devotee of the Lord, and though he was in the palace, in this world, materialistic world, but he was much away from this materialistic world. He was a true devotee. His mind, soul, everything was to devote the Lord. So when Duryodhana asked him to leave the palace, he never felt bad. Rather, he said, it is an opportunity. I don't want to stay in this palace. I always wanted to serve my Lord, because I wanted to be a full-time devotee. That's where my mind and soul is. So he took it so positively, and he moved away from the palace in the search of God realization. So first thing, my friends, is the lesson that in our life we come across a lot of unpleasant situations. We feel that we lose everything. We don't have anything. And it's a very big loss. But that's not the truth. We need to realize why God is doing this. Do you think that God is not aware about what is happening in our life? Every bit, every microsecond information is with Him. So He knows what is going on in our life. So the big losses which we go through, my friend, never feel bad. It is best that it got out of your life. Now it is time for you to look at the new life which is awaiting for you. So, like this, Vidura Maharaj went ahead in the search of God realization, in the search of liberation. Then the next turning point comes. Why then the same question, as it is coming to your mind, the same question has come to my mind, that why did he have to go to the different pilgrimages or forests to realize God, whereas at that point of time God was personally present on the earth as Shri Krishna. So why couldn't he directly meet him and get the liberation from him? But my friend, that was not the way Lord Krishna wanted him to go through. Lord Krishna gave Vidura some time, because though he was a devotee, a true devotee, but still there was some kind of impurification in his character which was left, and which was actually becoming a barrier for his true liberation. So that's why God gave him time to go through rest of the struggles in his life, and then come to him at the end. So that is the last lesson of the story. So my friend, look at God. He is looking at every step of our life. And He won't give us success until we become perfect in our life. Maybe we are going through a lot of challenges, struggles, but this is the time we need to shape up our skills, our character, so that we become efficient to approach our Lord, or to approach the success which we all desire. So, when we are going through the struggle and challenges, never feel bad. Never feel that you should have got that opportunity. But rather understand that it is the time for you to work more and more hard so that you become fully equipped to be worth of that position which you require or desire to achieve. Thank you so much for listening to me. Catch you soon for some more interesting facts from the Mahabharata, from the Gita. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.